Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a super easy turkey burger. Now, when you make burgers, do you typically buy the frozen patties that you find at the store, or do you tend to make your own? I'll be honest, I do a little bit of both. I usually buy the frozen patties, and that's typically only when they're on sale. Burgers is just not one of those items I think about making too often, but sometimes I get in the mood for it, and sometimes I just want to put in a little bit of extra effort to make my own. To be honest with you, making your own burgers is not all that difficult. All you need is some sort of ground meat, whether it is ground turkey, ground beef, ground chicken. It just depends on what kind of flavor you want that day. And you can keep things interesting by adding all sorts of different spices and flavorings to it. If you wanted just a standard burger, you could do that. You could make a Parmesan burger like I'm going to do today. You could make some sort of a Mexican themed burger. So really the possibilities are endless. Today, I'm going to show you step by step how I make a Parmesan turkey burger. And while that sounds a little strange, trust me, it was amazing. I used some really frugal items along the way as well. I'll show you how I did that, and I'll give you a price point at the end. But first, let me show you how I made those turkey burgers. Here are the main ingredients for these turkey burgers. I bought this Italian seasoned ground turkey on the Flash Food app, which I'll leave the link below, but I got this for only $2.34. And the other ingredients I already had at home. It's just Parmesan cheese, spaghetti sauce, and a few spices. So what you notice is that there is no egg or breadcrumbs in this mixture. It actually holds together pretty well. So in the bowl, I mixed together 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, then some salt and pepper, and about 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I didn't use a whole lot of stuff because it's already pre-seasoned. I also added in 2 tablespoons of the marinara sauce, and then I added the meat. Now, the sauce actually creates a really good flavor inside of it. You don't have to put it in there, but I thought it really helped. Then you can either use your hand, you can wear gloves, you can use a meat masher, whatever is easiest for you. Next up, I sprayed a large skillet with some cooking spray, and I turned it to medium-high heat. And then I formed the meat into patties. Now, you don't have to be super accurate with this. I tried to make them kind of as even as possible, but it's not a huge deal. I formed them into 4 patties. The one thing I will say is to try to make them as flat as possible. They do tend to shrink, so if you don't pat them out flat like that, they will end up getting really small and fat. They also cook easier when they are thinner. So I let that cook for about 4 minutes on one side. And this is actually happening before I even started the turkey burgers. I prepped some veggies. Now, when I was at Kroger, I found a bag of potatoes and a bag of squash, each for only 99 cents. So I figured they would make for some really easy and cheap side items. I chopped them all up and set them aside for later. Then when it was time to cook them, I had to do them in little batches because, oh my gosh, it just made so much. But I drizzled some olive oil in there at the bowl, and then I added some garlic powder, salt, pepper, mixed it all together, and I had to use 2 of these dishes. I mean, it was insane how much was there. I preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and I put them in for about 30 minutes or so. And now back to the turkey burgers. I let them cook about 4 minutes on the one side and then flip them to the other side. And you get a small glimpse of the behind the scenes here. That was kind of embarrassing, but that is real life. So it doesn't really take too long to cook these. It was maybe about 10 minutes and they were done. For the ground turkey and the poultry in general, they should be about 165 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle in order to be done. Then I laid some slices of mozzarella on top of 3 of them. Allison likes hers separate. You could also use shredded mozzarella if you don't have any sliced. I toasted up some hamburger buns while this was going, and the vegetables were just about done too. Now you can also add some extra sauce on top of this that actually adds a lot of extra flavor and a little bit of, like a sauce to it. Oh my gosh, this was so good. The burgers were not dry at all. They were cooked perfectly. It wasn't cooked too long, too short. Honestly, I feel like I could make this just about every single week. I calculated the prices, and altogether, this only includes what I actually used. I spent about $5 on the ingredients just for the dinner. And since it served around 4 people, that came down to about $1.25 per serving. And that's for the full dinner. That's for the patty, the buns, the side items. You cannot beat $1.25 per person for a meal like that. Now, okay, so I did spend like $1.79 on the cheese, like the package of cheese, but since I only used 4 slices of it, I calculated the cost based on that. Also with the potatoes, those potatoes were huge, and even after putting all those on the plates for our meals, I still had like 6 or 7 different servings left. So 99 cents for that was not a bad deal, and I did not include that in the price either. So I just have a lot of leftover food that I can use for something else, and that's what this is all about, is trying to eat healthier on a budget. As you can see, making your own burgers is not all that difficult, and you can have so many different flavors. This Parmesan burger, oh my goodness. Like, in John's words, he said this was fantastic. He tried to hide what he was eating so he could get another one. So leave me a comment and tell me, what is your favorite way to make a burger? Do you like to use ground beef, ground turkey, something different? What's your favorite type of flavor? What kind of condiments or like vegetables do you add onto yours? Leave a comment and tell me, because I want more ideas. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so right now, and like this video and ring that bell so you'll be notified when more videos like this come out, as well as my other grocery hauls and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you later. Did you know I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching? Whether your goal is to lose weight, eat healthier, or just want to know how to get started, I can help. You can schedule a free weight loss discovery call by using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you.